Y'all ready? We got some things that we need to talk about, and we will be live literally in 7 seconds. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Y'all ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is another edition of the Lab Tech Show. Welcome, everybody. Hope all is well with you guys. What they say? Yeah. We are here live in the flesh. Another week. Man, it's been an interesting January, to say the least. Hope all is well. My name is Tall Boy. I'm here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. You know how we roll. We got a poll question in the chat, so feel free to interact with that chat, and we'll pull up our chat question momentarily. And that way you can interact with us live on the YouTubes, all right? So, live inside of the show. So please feel free to come over here, interact with us. This is what we do. And that's pretty much it. We have a jam-packed show, and we're here to simplify it, break it down, and hopefully you walk away getting some true value out of everything that you, hopefully you get some value out of everything that you learn today. All right. So please share with a friend. Let them know that we're here on YouTube at the Lab Tech Show. You may see us on another platform. And if you do, feel free to come on over here to the YouTubes and let them know that we're here. All right. So let me see. What else do we have? TBJ will join us momentarily. To all the ladies, I know y'all like him. We're doing the best with him to the best of our ability. And we're just trying to have some fun with them as well. All right. So let me see who's in the comments. In the trading, I see you, man. Welcome. He says hello at the Lab Tech Show. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. Let me see who else do we have. Hit the spot 1006. Hello in the trading and the Lab Tech Show. And Mama D, good evening, family, and good evening, Lab Tech family. Tall Boy and TBJ. She didn't throw no love to Revis. I ain't judging. I'm not judging. She'll say something to Revis shortly. So anyway, let me see. What else do we have? We have on tap. This is what we're going to be talking about this evening. Y'all ready? This is what we're going to be discussing.
In a vibrant podcast studio, the host invites viewers to join the global live show, delving into groundbreaking technology reports and fresh discoveries. Revis brings humor to learning by explaining the word of the day, facetious, to an attentive crowd at a gas station, blending education with entertainment. From the Consumer Electronics Show, innovations like Augmental Mouth Pad for those with disabilities are discussed, highlighting the importance of technology in empowering lives. Charente introduces ChefAI cookware, showcasing its ability to grill, bake, or fry, demonstrating how intelligent devices transform cooking experiences. Exciting sunglasses innovations, featuring real-time tint adjustments, showcase how style and tech intertwine for functionality and fashion. The episode concludes with a reflection on AI developments, inviting thoughts on embracing these advancements, with a call to avoid lagging behind in the tech evolution.
All right, guys, this is what we're going to be discussing. So hopefully you guys are ready to tap in with that, and we're going to go from there. All right. Let me see. My boy TBJ, he's got some rules to the show. TBJ, what you got to say, man? Let me see. What you got? Where you at, TBJ? Talk to him, TBJ. Tell him the rules to the show.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We made it to the end of January. Welcome on to 2025. It's been an interesting year, hasn't it? I ain't judging nobody, but they said FAFO. But look, this is how you can participate on the show. You can watch on your phone or your TV. Now, you know, let's be honest, you can't comment on your TV. You can talk to it, but you can't comment it. But you can comment on your phone, all right? So let's be authentic and let's keep it real, all right? 'Cause we ain't got time for that foolishness that's going around here, all right? So now, look, this is what we really need you to do. We really need you to embrace this tech because it's going to happen whether you like it or not because they telling you it's here. And if you don't like it, oh well. And then look, we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms. So please come on over here to the Lab Tech Show. And if you don't know what I mean by multi-streaming, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on LinkedIn or another YouTube channel, you need to bring yourself over to the Lab Tech Show and come on over here and rock with us over here so then that way you can comment in real time and Tall Boy can see you, all right? Without further ado, Sexy Man, where you at, man?
It's the sexy man. What your name is?
Uh-oh.
What your name is?
Ladies, you like it when he say that?
Sexy man. What your name is? What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's up, my guy? What's happening with you?
What's going on, TBJ?
Man, I'm living my best life. How you been doing?
Ain't going back and forth with nobody.
Man, say it now. Say it. I love it. Oh, man, this is what I'm talking about. Where you joining us from, my friend?
Actually, I'm on the fly, and I'm going through Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, that's the Birmingham Barons where Michael Jordan used to play. Is that right?
I don't know about that now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I ain't gonna judge you. Okay. Well, is there anything famous about Birmingham that you know?
Not really. I remember going through here when that tornado hit, and it wiped out a whole neighborhood, and my heart dropped.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's the best thing I remember about Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we got this word of the day. We need you to break it down for us. Facetious. I'm gonna read the definition, and I'm gonna give you a sentence. And I never heard of this word, but I know a lot of people have. Facetious is used to describe something such as a remark or behavior that is meant to be humorous or funny, but is sometimes instead annoying, silly, or improper. It can also be used to describe someone who is joking, often implying that they are doing some so inappropriately. The way the sentence reads, the MC delivers several facetious quips throughout the night that the audience found in poor taste. Or, I was just being facetious. I didn't mean it seriously. Break it down, Revis. Facetious.
I like this word because I learned this word when I was in high school. And I have been using it ever since. Now, the definition that you gave is a little different than what I remember. I always remember facetious as meaning jokingly and witty. And so like last week, I said a joke last week that Tall Boy didn't get. And I was telling people that had the snow, do not eat the yellow snow or the brown snow. And Tall Boy didn't get it. And I was just being facetious. Now, some people take some of the things that I say very literally. And when they do that, they don't realize that I'm being facetious. I'm actually being funny. I'm actually making a joke, and I'm being witty. I am a witty person. Now, there is something else that people need to know about facetious. It is the only word in the English vocabulary that has every vowel in it in its correct order. A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y, as in facetiously. Now, that right there is something that people didn't know, and you need to write that one down. It is the only word in the English vocabulary that has every vowel in it in its correct order. And that right there is no joke. I'm not being facetious. That is true. Look it up. So facetious actually means to be joking and witty. And sometimes I tell jokes and people don't laugh. And I have to tell them that I'm being facetious. That I'm
Okay.
just telling a joke and I'm just trying to be funny.
Okay. So basically, if you tell a joke that might be inappropriate, you telling us that might be facetious.
Right.
Well,
It might be inappropriate. It might not be funny
well,
to some people.
well, Tall Boy told me that you said a joke that was inappropriate at CES. He
Did
said
I really?
he said something about this company that's a wellness product that we're not gonna talk about tonight, but we will talk about it soon. He said that you told them something about no Diddy sauce. Is that considered facetious?
Actually, that was pretty funny. And they actually laughed at it. You remember the Diddy sauce.
That's
Oh my
suspicious.
goodness.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, did I get it right on the breakdown?
Yes, you did. You got it right.
Okay. All right. Well,
Sometimes jokes aren't appropriate. And when they're not appropriate, sometimes that's considered facetious.
gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna let the audience participate and let us know how did Revis do on the word of the day. If you're watching on your phones, let us know. This is the Revis I know. Job well done. 2, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. 3, he knows his job well. 4, play the sound effect. Trouble don't last. And 5, I look forward to this segment because he expands my vocab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments, how did Professor Revis do on the word of the day? Let us know. Let us know. While we waiting on the comments to come through, is there anything else you want to let us know?
Yes. Make sure you like, subscribe, invite some people, and let them know that, hey, we got something different going on over here. And that they may even learn something if they jump on here. I learn something every week.
Okay.
And Tall Boy has merch.
Tall Boy has merch. All right, let's see what the comments are saying. They saying, "Stop it, man! You're embarrassing yourself." And he knows his job well. Well, the 2s are starting to come in, but in the trading gave you a 3.
Uh-oh.
Awesome Wood Thing said, I'm laying down the hammer. I'm sorry, you're embarrassing yourself on this one. And Mama D said, no, they were laughing at you, Revis. I don't know about that one.
they were being facetious.
All right, I understand. Hit the spot. 1006 said she gave you a 2 as well. Mama D said 4. Play the sound effect. Trouble don't last.
I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. Everybody,
Come on, Revis. You gotta step your game up, man.
trouble don't last.
2025 has not been a good year for you, but it's all good. You gonna stay with us, or what you gonna do, my man?
I'm gonna stay with you. I actually just pulled over specifically to do the show, and I'm gonna stay with you.
Ah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we're gonna work on your word of the day, decorum, for next week. Is that fair? We're gonna work on it.
That's fair. That is fair.
They giving you a hard time. All right. Well, look, we got a question for y'all. The question is on the YouTubes, but we would love for you to participate with us over here. We're about to start talking a little bit about AI, and then we're gonna go into the CES content that Tall Boy got set up for y'all. But what AI model do you think will win your heart? All right, that will win your heart. In the comments, let us know on your phone. 1, OpenAI. That's that Chat GPT. 2, Gemini. 3, Copilot. 4, DeepSeekAI. 5, Perplexity. Or 6, I have no use case for it, so none. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Let us know in the comments, what AI model do you think will win your heart? Let us know. Let us know. What's up, Sammy Superstar? I see you, player. I see you. You in the comments. Let us know which AI model you think is going to win the AI war, okay? Let us know. All right, that's what's up. All right, there we go. Well, you see the comments coming in. We need a tiebreaker. Who gonna break the tie? Who gonna break it? Do you use any of the AI, Revis?
You know, I'm trying to work with Gemini.
Mm.
There's something that I'm kind of experimenting with right now.
Okay. All right, that's what's up.
I'm trying to embrace this thing.
I see. Well, welcome to the club, player. I like it. What is it about it that you like?
I like the fact that it breaks down everything. When you just tell it, it makes it pretty simple.
Have you had the conversation with it?
Not yet. I'm still trying. I'm still trying to do this.
Okay, well, you had to talk to Tall Boy because I think you might like the conversation piece. There's a piece where you can type it out and then it give you the answer, or you can ask it. But then there's another button that you can press, and there's an actual voice that can have a conversation with you in Gemini and in Perplexity. Okay. And now keep in mind, to all the people that may not know this, all these models, they have a free version. But with that being said, that's just, you can use the free version, but then if you choose to upgrade to the paid version, you get a stronger model. Okay, so the model will give you some more real-time use cases. And Tallboy did a live this morning, and it was pretty awesome. So I'm going to let him tell you all about it, okay? All right, well, since you guys told us what y'all think, y'all like Gemini, Google, they going to end up winning out. That's what's up. All right, well, we got some news articles that we need to talk about, Revis. I know we don't want to get away from the whole premise of what we normally do, but there's some stuff that we definitely need to talk about. I got a question for you, Revis. Have you heard of this new service called DeepSeek?
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard of DeepSeek? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to let Tallboy tell you all about it, all right? Back to you, Tallboy.
All right.
Uh-oh. We got something going on over here. We got too much going on. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Tall Boy here. We are live, and I'm actually doing some real-time editing on the fly. All right, let me share some stuff with you. Welcome, everybody. Tall Boy, I'm back. I let TBJ do his thing a little bit longer than expected. We have an issue going on with AI. I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but there's a service out called DeepSeek, and basically it's owned by China. Now, we all heard about all the news last week about, or 2 weeks ago, about TikTok and about Chinese taking in our information, right? And they were pretty much wrapped around trying to end it. Well, while they were fighting over that, AI, was over there saying, hey, and I'm not sure if you guys know about this, but the government has said, and under the Biden administration, that they wanted to regulate AI. And they didn't really want it to get out of hand, and they were trying to find regulations. And then when the new administration came in, the Trump administration, they said, hey, we're going all out. We're going to be the leader in the race for AI. And this is going to be us, and the United States is going to be the leading group of people that's going to be running AI. And as soon as he said that, not even 24 hours later, I cannot make this up, not even 24 hours later, China said, you know what, checkmate, we got something for you. And they said, we have a better model. And for a little back, some context here, China was banned from U.S. exports. So that means they're not able to get the NVIDIA chips. The NVIDIA chips are gaming cards or chips that go inside of your computers, inside of the PlayStations or your gaming consoles. And this is kind of what helps run AI. And OpenAI, I'm not sure if you've heard of the name Sam Altman, but he's the CEO of OpenAI ChatGPT. He's saying that, hey, it's going to cost us billions. Then you have Elon Musk. He has his model called Grok. Gemini, which is owned by Google and Microsoft, that owns Copilot, is saying, hey, this is going to cost us a lot of money. And whoever is the leader in all of this, we're going to win. And then all of a sudden, there's this company out of China that said, we don't even get your NVIDIA chips. We don't even get access to your stuff. But what we did was we used cheaper chips. And instead of paying billions of dollars, instead of paying billions, we used under $6 million to build these chips. And we have a faster reasoning model than your paid version of OpenAI. Now, just a moment ago, you heard TBJ just say, hey, you can use all of these large language models or AI services for free. They have a free version, but if you want to use like their highest tier that gives you the best results, they give you, what's the phrase I'm looking for? They give you a higher tier, so you get you get a faster, better prompt, as opposed to what 2021 or 2022 is the cutoff time of the data that they give you for the free version. Well, now DeepSeek says, hey, we did this a whole lot faster. We did it a whole lot better. We didn't use your chips, and it's better. And basically all the tech people are like, well, let's try it out. And all the tech heads were like, hey, let me try it out. And when they saw and started comparing, undoubtedly the champ knocked ChatGPT on his feet. And it really shook the world. You got Mark Zuckerberg over there saying we got war rooms. You got Sam Altman saying, hey, this ain't fair. You're learning off of our model, and this is security issues. It wasn't a security issue 2 years ago when you were using the newspaper and the media outlets and the YouTube videos and all these people, all these authors, and learning off of them. But now China said, checkmate, got you. So now we have an issue where we got a company called DeepSeek, and they're saying, hey, we want you to use our AI. Will you use ours? Because our AI assistant is way better and our model is way better. So let me share with you a little bit what's going on. They said DeepSeek, a Chinese, let me see if I can get this on the screen. Yep, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, did that wrong. They said AI, what do I do here? There we go. They said DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, made major waves with its new chatbot, shaking up the tech world in a big way. Now, here's the breakdown. DeepSeek's claim of developing a powerful AI model at a fraction of the cost of its competitors sent shockwaves through the industry. Tech giant Nvidia stock took a nosedive with a record-breaking 589 billion market loss in a single day. So Nvidia, the company that makes the chips, they lost $589 billion. Not million, not thousands, not $100 billion in one day. They said that the US government took notice, with President Trump calling DeepSeek's rise a wake-up call for the American tech industry, and said that it highlighted the need for the US to stay competitive in the global AI race. And they're saying that accessibility is key. DeepSeek focused on making its AI more accessible and affordable, attracting a wider audience, potentially democratizing AI technology. So not only did they do it at a cheaper cost, they said you can use our AI model for absolutely free 99. I can't make this up. So you can go over to OpenAI, you can go to Perplexity, you can go to Copilot, you go to Gemini, you can use the free model, but if you want the higher model, you got to pay $20 a month for all of the platforms. So whichever platform you want to use, it's $20 a month. That's the price point that they set in the United States. Capitalism at its finest, right? DeepSeek said, no, don't worry about it. We got you. You can use it for free. And people have been using it. Now, unfortunately, there's been some cybersecurity concerns. They said that there was a cyber attack shortly after its launch, raising concerns about the security and stability of the platform. But experts raised red flags about DeepSeek's data privacy practices, particularly regarding to the potential of sharing of user data with the Chinese government. Now, you were just saying it was okay to use OpenAI stuff, but now you're worried about, oh, they're going to share your data. I tell you all the time, don't put nothing out there that you're not ready for to go public. That's my rule of thumb. If you don't want to put any information out that you don't want no one else to have, once you put it on the internet, it's open to the public. All right. They said DeepSeek's sudden emergence has triggered a major shakeup in the AI landscape, with its affordability, accessibility, challenging the established players. And basically, they're saying China just came out with the new assistant that got everyone shook. And it's supposed to be super advanced and even better than what we got here in the United States. Now, how could this be a big deal for us that are over 40? Keeping up with the times. This AI stuff is the future, and nobody wants to be left behind. Don't I say that all the time? Don't that ring a bell? They say learning about this new Chinese AI can help us stay in the loop and understand what's coming next. Now, new opportunities. AI is opening up new doors for folks of all ages. Learning about this technology could lead to a new job opportunity or ways to improve your business. You could go into DeepSeek, go into any of the large language models, say, here's my grocery list and I have this budget, and watch what happens. Tell them what kind of food that you want. Say, I'm a seafood lover. I'm a red meat lover. I'm trying to stay away from pork. I'm trying to stay away from chicken. Say, I want chicken. Just play with it. That's on the light level. But then they say, staying competitive. The US and China are in a tech race right now, and this new AI assistant just raised the stakes. By learning about it, we can better understand the competition and how we can stay ahead. And then basically learning new things keeps our mind sharp. And this AI stuff is definitely something new to wrap our heads around, and it's a good mental workout. Now, this global perspective, this Chinese AI reminds us that innovation is happening all over the world, and it's a chance to broaden our horizons and see what other countries are up to. So basically, this new AI assistant is a big deal, and it's definitely something worth learning about, especially for those that are 40 plus. All right. So I'm just telling you, if a company lost $589 billion in one day because of this product, I think we need to be paying attention. I didn't say necessarily you got to shift all of your products over there to it. I'm just saying be mindful of what's going on. All right. Now, here's the cool thing about DeepSeek. It's known for its speed and efficiency, which is a big deal because people want results and they want results now. Right. And then they're focused on making AI more accessible, and which is a win for everyone. All right. So let's just put it like this. There's a live video on my YouTube channel. I did it this morning, and I said that I wanted to know the top 10 cities that African Americans visited in 2024 across the world. That's what I wanted. That was the prompt that I put out there. And I said, I'm using Python, so I wanted it to be an interactive map. And I wanted it to tell me the top places. I wanted it to tell me the top tourist attraction and the food that people purchase the most. Like, what is the food category in that respective city? When I used OpenAI, the free model, they only gave me the top 10 cities that African Americans visited in the United States. This DeepSeek, it gave me the top 10 cities in the world. Now, do you want to pay for free 99 and only get half results? Or do you want the results and you want the right results in real time? That's the power of DeepSeek. And so there's a YouTube live video where I went live. I did it on my phone, said, hey, I want you to see this. I'm doing this in real time. And when this show is over, feel free to look at it. It's about 20 minutes long, and look at it. So with that being said, I'm sharing with you about this DeepSeek. I'm going to get Revis's thoughts in momentarily, but I want to get your thoughts. What are your thoughts on DeepSeek? Do you think that this is game changing or not? What are your thoughts on DeepSeek? One, they just told the US, we're smarter than you. Two, I don't trust anything from China. Three, will this be regulated like some other Chinese companies? Four, I like the capabilities of the service. Or five, the cost had me at free 99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of DeepSeekAI? Let's see what we got. Hit the spot 1006 says, DeepSeek may be the future. Let me see. Let's see. Reva says 2. Reva says, I don't like anything from China. I understand. Reva, so what do you think about this? I mean, I know it's from China, but I mean, based off of the information that you just got, I gave you a synopsis. I told you why it would work for you or why it's good. What do you think of this?
I'm with hit the spot 1006. I think it's a game changer. The problem is the United States is going to regulate it. They're going to try to ban it some kind of way because it is from China. And China is not to be trusted. I like it.
Okay. Well,
I think it's going to be competition with Gemini and the rest of them. And that free 99, I really like that part.
You're getting the highest model that they're offering. Now, I will say this, keep in mind. I will say this, keep in mind. When you put data out there, no matter what it may be, know that it's available to the public. So even though you're saying you don't trust China, we just had a whole debacle with TikTok saying that they're sharing the data. But let's not be funny. Did government agencies, did organizations, did schools not do on Facebook the ice bucket challenge years ago? And that was public information, right? So you were showing your backyard, you were showing your pool, you were showing your house, you were showing your business, wherever you were dumping water at. So you're saying we're worried about the secrets of what's going on. I don't think China's really worried about the little man. I think if you in there in the military and you're doing a water ice bucket challenge, somewhere you're deployed somewhere, all they got to match up is this area with this area, right? It's not like you did it up against a wall or you did it like, out in the woods somewhere. You did it in your backyard. You did it at your place of business. You did it at your organization. You did it on your rooftop. You did it in your parking garage. I mean, make it make sense. So I'm not knocking what you're saying about I don't trust anything from China, but when you're out there putting out your personal information, I mean, just be mindful of what you put out there. That's all I can say. And the trader says, but China is going to be the first world standard, and I'm thinking. All right, there you go. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into this CES content. But I did want to share with you this DeepSeekAI because, I mean, like I said, we have to break this down to where we can understand it. Basically, just put it like this. Put myself on the screen right here. The United States, one company alone, just lost $589 billion. I said billion. So that's something that you need to pay attention to. So if you're not paying attention to this, you're really left behind, because now you're starting to mess with the money. You're starting to mess with the economy. And they said we could do it cheaper. So now on the flip side, you got to look at it like this. And I'm going to land my plane after this. If they can do it cheaper, then is the money really warranted for what you're saying is going to cost? Because you're saying it costs billions and trillions of dollars that you're about to throw at, you know, this AI thing here in the United States. But another company said, well, since you banned your products from us, we found a workaround using cheaper products that does not use the same speed. And we basically outsmarted you, or we outsmarted it and made it work at a faster, more efficient model. And we can make it free for everybody. That's my thoughts. Revis, final thoughts?
Well, I always like free. And with me always liking free, you know, even though I don't trust China, I don't put anything out there that couldn't be public anyway.
There it is.
So I believe that this is going to take off, but the United States is going to regulate it some kind of way.
Well, don't. Hey, you never know. All right, we're gonna go to CES. All right, so real talk. You know me. I'm always trying to find practical products that I think that you need, and we're gonna start off with a product that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead because we keep saying we're gonna talk about it and we never talk about it. Do you know somebody with a disability? They have a hard time writing. They have a hard time using their hands with writing, or just trying to, you know, get some information or do certain things. Well, we found a product at CES, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I think it's one of my top 3 products that I found at CES. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Mouth Pad by a company called Augmental. Check it out.
CES 2025 Tall Boy live at Eureka Park. That's right, live. Man, look, do you know someone that's paralyzed or maybe have hand impairments and they can't use their hands to, you know, do a lot of technology or use their phones or use any type of, when it comes to using electronic devices? Well, I met a company called Augmental, and they have a product called Mouth Pad. And my man Corchin right here, he's going to tell us all about it. What is Mouth Pad?
Yeah, great question. Mouth Pad right here is essentially a mouse inside the mouth. It basically converts the standard technology you see in computer trackpads and puts it onto the roof of the mouth so that users who don't have use of their arms or extremities can use their tongue and head to control their computers, their smartphone, their tablets. It's basically providing more universal access to the digital world.
So it's a mouse in a mouth?
That's exactly right. The play on word, it's almost like a mouse pad, but it's a mouth pad.
Interesting. So what was the concept behind this?
The concept is basically, it's the year 2025, and there are a lot of people that just need access to their computer. Internet is essentially a basic human right, and many people, given their current level of ability and situation, just have zero access to that world. And we believe that we should all have the ability to participate, to engage in the community. And that's kind of the driving factor that motivated us to create this device so that we can all sort of partake in the online world.
So when you say that, somebody that has hand impairment, someone that's disabled, someone that's even paralyzed, this is kind of where this will come into play, to where they have access to the internet and having access to that world.
Yeah, and you know, there are a lot of assistive tech options out there. Some people use eye tracking, some people have head array buttons, but what's really nice with our device is it's extremely convenient. It's wearable, it goes with you. You can use it in bed or in other non-traditional contexts where those more bulky assistive devices aren't usable. And so this is just taking it to the next level of convenience and, you know, seamless interaction that we all get to experience as typically able people, but it should be something we all get to share regardless of ability.
So I'm going to slide you out the way. We're going to bring Corbin in because he actually has this. So can they see this in your mouth possibly right now on camera? So is it hard to take out? Is it something that they have to, how does this work? Like, do they have to go to the dentist first? So can you show us as you're taking it out of your mouth and he tells us what is the process for somebody trying to get one of these?
Yeah. So basically it is custom made. If you get one of our products, we essentially send you to a partner dentist. They'll take a quick intraoral scan, about 5 minutes of a digital scan, send that to us and we'll print it out on the 3D printers and put the electronics right in there.
And then you'll mail it to them and then they'll be good to go.
Yes,
so
right.
Now when we say that this is a mouth pad or a track pad, show us, what does this do? Like what are some of the capabilities?
Basically, you can do everything that a computer mouse can do. And you can see here with the sensors that yellow activity was his tongue. And now he's controlling this cursor to be able to use a phone like anyone would want to use it.
So this works on iPhone, Android. As long as you just have this piece in your mouth, you're good to go?
It works with pretty much every operating system because it's built on a HID standard mouse sort of.
So it's not just a phone. It could be the computer. It could be a tablet. It could be any electronic device.
That's right. And soon even a wheelchair.
Wow. Okay. So look, we want to be able to call. And so we're going to, for safety purposes, we're only going to have you call by using the favorites. So he's calling right now. And there it is.
Hello.
So there it is, the technology right there. Now you said it can also do selfies. What else can it do?
Yeah. Corbin, feel free to maybe take a little tongue selfie or do whatever you might want to do.
Chess demo.
Play some chess. Again, the concept here is this is an interface just like your mouse. You can click anywhere on the screen. So whatever app or use case you want, the mouth pad will help you get there.
How much does something like this cost for this technology?
Well, it's going to be more commercially available moving forward later this year. Right now, we are in our early access, so it's a discounted price for our earliest users at $1,500. And this essentially allows, our users to work with the early product and give us feedback so we can design features and fix bugs that exist in this early product.
Do me a favor, look in this camera, tell people why they should look at Augmental and Mouth Pad.
You should look at Augmental and Mouth Pad because universal accessibility is important. It's necessary that in a society, we all get to contribute, we all get to participate. And if you don't have access just because you can't use your hands, then it shouldn't stop you from being able to participate. That's why we come with our device to just level the playing field, more equitable usage of your computers.
Website once again?
Website www.augmental.tech.
.tech. We love tech. So look, if you need hands-free control for your electronic devices, feel free to go over to Augmental, learn more about the mouth pad, and look, let's take technology to another level. It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're gone. All right, guys, that's Augmental. Before I have Revis tell me what his thoughts are, let us know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think Augmental has something? 1, on your phone, let us know. This is perfect for someone with a disability. 2, I think it needs to be developed more. 3, this is innovative. 4, I need to learn more about this. Or 5, not interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. Do you think Augmental has something? Let us know. Revis, when you heard about it, you saw it, you were doing all the video recording. What were your initial thoughts when you were listening to it and saw it?
I thought it was very ingenious. It was something different. To see this guy make this phone call and do everything with just his tongue, that was like a game changer.
Period.
Yeah, you're right. I was blown away.
This guy used his tongue to call you.
Yeah.
And that was like amazing to me. That was something very amazing. That was one of the top products at CES.
Yeah, I told you it's one of my top 3 that was out there. Shout out to the people over at Fanbase. Definitely want to say thank you guys for tapping in with me in the chat over there. We're live over at Fanbase. Feel free to come over to the YouTube channel, The Lab Tech Show, and come interact with us live. But at the same token, as we continue to go forward, let me see, what were the comments? What did you guys say? You said, this is perfect with someone with a disability. I like this. Hit the spot 1006 says, wow, this is amazing. So, and look, even Reva said, look, Mom, no hands. I was very impressed with this. And I really do hope, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great technology out here. But for somebody with a disability that has hand impairments, this is a new way for them to be able to communicate with everybody. And this did not just work on the phone. This worked on your computer, your tablet, your laptop, your remote control. So you can do a lot of things with this product here. So all they're doing is taking a face scan of your mouth. And once you use their technology, and then next thing you know, you're able to, for that investment, you're able to communicate just like the average person. You just got to train your tongue. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go to our next video here. Neakasa. Revis, you got a chance to meet them last year where they had the pet dog grooming kit. Well, this year they said, you know what? People like you who like to walk around wrinkled, they got something for you. And so what I mean by that, we're talking about steamers and irons. Neakasa, check it out.
Takes a lot of time to set up properly, right? And then, it's a lot of hassle. So a lot of people using steamer. The problem with the steamer.
All right, we're here with Neakasa. They have a new product called the Magic One Vacuum Steamer. Raymond, tell us all about it. What does it do?
Right, okay. Now, I just turned on a steamer. I don't know if you guys use steamer or iron at home. Do you use steamer or iron?
We use the iron.
Do you use the iron? Okay.
Yeah.
Some people like iron because it does the job properly, but it takes a lot of time to set up properly, right? And then, it's a lot of hassle. So a lot of people using steamer. The problem with the steamer, now you have the steaming function on. That's our latest Magic One steamer. So the problem with the steamer is very hard to use. You see, you have to make sure your clothes is fully stretched, then you do the steaming part. But you have to chase your clothes all the time in order to do your job properly, right? So we were thinking, can we make something have the advantage of iron and a steamer? So we invented this Magic One M1 steamer. So if you press this button, the magic happens. Now, I don't know if you can hear it. So the vacuum is on. So now, when you steam it, did you see? I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. So basically, it sucks the clothes right on top of the steamer. Then all you need to do is use one hand and slowly slide it down. That's how great it is.
So there's some vacuum technology inside of this. Is that the Airlawn technology? What is that?
Yeah, it's called. We created a term. It's called air iron.
Air iron technology. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, use the air to create our iron board, right?
Wow.
Look.
Okay.
And
so all you really need to do is one time. You don't have to just literally put the heat over it multiple times. You just literally just go one time down.
Yeah, pretty much. And then because, the suction power, can't see that? It does the job properly.
Yeah.
It's very easy to use. You can use one hand. With the hanger, even the little collar, the sleeve is hard, right? All you need to do is this.
Nice. Okay. So why would somebody want to use this product over a regular steamer versus an iron?
Yeah, I just said because a steamer, it's so light, and you don't need a board, right? Yeah.
All right. So look into this camera. Tell people why they should look at the Neakasa Magic One Vacuum Steamer.
Well, it is so lightweight. It's very easy to take with you. Look at the size, and you want to fill up water. It's very easy. That's the cartridge. Right? We'll call it a cartridge.
Now, where can they find it?
You can find it on Neakasa.com or Amazon right now because that's latest for CES. It was launched literally yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much does it cost? Because people are going to say, I like this, it's portable, but how much does it cost?
Yeah, look at the quality and everything. It's right now, the MSRP is $149.99. but we're offering a $20 coupon for CES, so you can just get it for $129.99.
So it's better than the iron and even faster than the steamer.
For sure.
It's the Neakasa Magic One vacuum steamer. Thank you so much, Raymond.
Thank you, Tall Boy.
All right, guys. Neakasa. It is a steamer and a steam iron, air iron technology. What do you think of Neakasa? 1, this is great. 2, too expensive. 3, it definitely has my attention. 4, I know someone who could benefit from this. Or 5, I would have never thought of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of Neakasa? Revis, your thoughts on this?
Definitely 4 for me, because I could use
that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I could definitely use that because I'm one of those ones. I'll put my shirt on wrinkled because the wrinkles will wear themselves out sometime during the day.
That's suspicious.
I don't know about that. Not all clothes are designed equally, my brother. Not all clothes are designed equally.
Now, how does that thing do with putting creases in clothes?
I don't think it does creases. I think it's really more just getting the wrinkles out, because with creases, you're going to have to fold the pants or the shirt, in the area that you want. But I didn't ask him that question. I guess that's a great question to ask. So that's something that's, that I don't have an answer to. Let me see if I can get this video to come back up on the screen. And we have some new technology that we're going to try and roll out today. Not sure if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try it. All right. Let me see. 97. There we go. We're going to try and see if I can fast forward a little bit here. See when he pours it. Let's see. Yeah. We got some new technology that just rolled out recently. And when I found out about it, I said, you know what? We definitely have to try this. So let me see if I can find it. There we go. So I'm going to put it right here, and we're going to just pause this right there. And so when you look at it, right, you're looking at the video. And if you look in this area right there, I don't see, like, an iron actually has like that tip, right? Whereas this is kind of like there's no tip to where you can like press down hard on it. It just seems like it's like a vacuum cleaner and an iron. So seeing that, I don't think that, this part right there, I just don't think that it's there, to do that type of technology. So to answer your question, Revis, I don't know if it would do creases, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, but then does it have to have the vacuum on to work?
Well, yeah. I mean, you remember that this part right here. Let me see if I can get it on the screen. This is our telestrator functionality that we have. Remember, when you turn it on, you have to use that little part right there that has the water in there. And he said you could do about 3 or 4 shirts with that little small tube of water. So, I mean, that's what's creating the vacuum / iron type technology. So it's like, basically it's the heat is, I guess, being dissipated onto the, clothes, but it's also sucking at the clothes as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's sucking the wrinkles right out of things.
All right. Well, someone says, I know someone that could benefit from this, and hit the spot 1006. She's saying shots is fired. And then in the trading, my guy, what is in the trading saying? Hold on. In the trading, what did you say over here? I outsource my ironing. I ain't got time for this. Come on, in the trading, really, man? You ain't got time for this? He said, he said, I ain't got time for this. Come on, Enda, you don't iron, man? Come on. Enda is over. Enda, you got to let us know in the comments, where are you at currently? Because Enda is our international friend. and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning his time. So he says he ain't got time for it, and hit the spot 10:06 is saying shots is fired. Revis know he like to walk around with wrinkled clothes. So I mean, Revis.
I used to have I used to have something like that. It was a steamer, and you can iron your clothes right on the hanger. It didn't have a vacuum or anything, and it also put creases in. But that was years and years ago.
Gotcha. Okay, well, check this out, guys. What's going on, everybody? It is the Lab Tech Show. Come on over here to YouTube, Instagram. We are live. That's right. We would love for you to join us by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell button, because you know what? We like to simplify tech in a language that you can understand. So embrace this technology. We got you. It's called the Lab Tech Show. So feel free. Come on now. This is a community. We're building, and we want you to be a part of it. So will you partake in what we got going on? Join us. It is the Lab Tech Show. The Lab Tech Show. Tell 2 or 3 people. I'm telling you, like, this stuff, we breaking it down to where you can understand. And I know some of your friends are like, what the hell is going on in the tech world? We're trying to give it to you. Noah's Ark, the ship is about to sail. When the doors close, they say the doors of the church are now closed. Don't come saying, Tall Boy, what happened? Why'd you stop the show? We tried to tell you. Come on now, be a part of the family. The Lab Tech Show. All right, Revis, we're going to go ahead and jump into another company, ChefAI. This is for all the people that like to cook. We found somebody, we found somebody that said, ladies, fellas, we can do all the cooking for you. So that's what it is. And Enda Trading said he's in Istanbul. So Merhaba, Enda, Merhaba. All right, check this out. ChefAI. Tell us what you think.
Tech Show, Tall Boy Live, CES 2025, Eureka Park. Now, I know there's a lot of foodies out here. I know that there's some people that may not like to cook, but are you looking for a personalized, precise, and autonomous opportunity to cook your food? I mean, it's so much because autonomous does a lot of stuff. But I got Maxwell that's going to tell us all about ChefAI. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so ChefAI is a automatic air fryer and griller. What you have in here is a camera, a thermal camera and weight sensor, which gets sensor information that we pass to our thermal model to determine the optimal time, temperature, and cooking program for you.
Hold up, time, temperature, and cooking just by putting the food in?
All you need to do is put the food in, press play, and then it cooks the food automatically. That's it.
So it could be anything.
That's correct. We have our vision model. It's pretty robust to identify different raw ingredients, so we can determine exactly what time and temperature to cook it at.
So how are you able to do this with this type of technology?
Yeah, so obviously the vision model is pretty important. We need to be able to identify things very accurately, and then when we pass it into our thermal model, we can cook different things like meat, using dimensional data to get the thickness. If we have fries, we use the weight. If we have broccoli, we use a bunch of other different things. So that's kind of how we determine. We have a hierarchical model that splits up the food data into different programs.
So a guy like me that does not know anything about cooking in the oven other than put it on 350 or 400,
right.
I literally just take whatever, the pizza, the French fries, the hamburger meat, whatever it is, just put it in the oven, and what will it do for me?
That's correct. It just cooks it automatically for you, and you don't have to worry about overcooking at all. Like, all you need to do is put it in and press play.
Now, you said it does 3 things. So what are the 3 things that it does?
Yeah, the 3 things are that it's autonomous, so it's zero touch, probeless. All you need to do is put it in. Personalized, so we have a feedback system where if you don't like the way it was cooked, you can adjust the slider, and then it cooks to a different preference. And then it's also personalized.
Now, you also said it does broiling, baking, and something else, right?
Yeah, so
air fryer.
We have a bunch of different modes. Yeah, our main one is air fry. We can also grill, we can broil, and we can do bake as well. So it's a bunch of different modes that we can do.
So if I want to bake a cake, it does it. If I want it all in the same oven.
That's correct, yep.
All right, how much does something like this go for?
It's going for $450, and we're launching at the end of Q4.
So this will be a great Christmas gift, great gift item for the families that say, hey, I don't want to do the cooking, or maybe they like to cook and they just say, I can just save some time.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
All right, Maxwell, look at this camera right here and tell people why they should look at ChefAI?
Yeah, so ChefAI basically takes care of all of your cooking needs for you. You don't have to worry about deciding what food to eat. All you need to do is get the food from the grocery store, pop it in, and then it's all good for you.
Wow.
Website, once again?
Website is ChefAICookware.com.
All right, so if you want to take the guesswork out of cooking and you want something that's precise, personalized, and autonomous, look at ChefAI, all right? Lab Tech Show, Tall Boy, we're gone.
It's the Lab Tech Show. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern at thelabtechshow.com. Embrace it or get left behind.
Alrighty then.
All right, guys. Yeah. So ChefAI, it does all of it for you. So ladies, fellas, anybody that thinks that they're a grill master, well, I mean, you got some competition out there. Now, will it do it as good as you that actually know what you're doing out there? To the person that may not care about cooking, no different from into trading saying, hey, I don't care about ironing. I don't care about ironing. Maybe I don't care about the food as long as it's seasoned right and it tastes right. And you're saying all I got to do is just put it in the oven and it can determine whether or not we're going to air fry it, we're going to grill it, or what was it? Air frying, grilling, and grill and what was the third one? Air fry, grill, and bake. I think that's what the third one was. You're going to make me watch the video again, Revis. What are your thoughts on ChefAI? Let us know in the comments. 1, I like this. 2, an oven that can do that, do it all. What's next? 3, too pricey. 4, not for me. Or 5, this could be good for someone who uses a motorhome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts on ChefAI? Revis, what you think?
I like it. With me being a cook, I think it would take a lot of skill away from me.
When you say skill,
I'd
what do
like
you mean?
to know what Hit the Spot 1006 would say.
I mean, when you say skill, what do you mean by that? Because I mean, you can't take away.
I mean, geez. I mean, listen. This thing does the grilling. I grill. I like to call myself a grill master. I flip my meat every 15 minutes if it needs it or not. This right here, you just put it in, you say what you want, and bam, it just does it. You don't have to flip it. You don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's about right.
It takes skill to flip that meat every 15 minutes so you could get the meat to cook evenly and not burn and not, there's a lot of people that barbecue and it be burnt on the outside and red on the inside because they don't have that skill to flip that every 15 minutes. And this right here takes all the skill away. You just put it in and it just cooks it.
So for $450, is that something that you can see yourself making an investment on for an oven?
Well, sometimes I'm pretty lazy, so yeah, I can see myself doing that.
Somebody said this sounds like a good product for students as well. But my thing is for that price point, am I, as a student, as a parent, going to buy an oven? I mean, I don't know, $450 divided by 12. How much is that a month? Let me see. Let me do the math behind that. $450 divided by 12, and a student is in college for 4 years. Is that even worth it, to be honest with you, for a student? Let me see. Calculator, 450 divided by 12. That's $37.50 a month. For 12 months, you do it for 4 years, it pretty much pays for itself, right?
Right.
I don't know.
And that right there is eating a lot more healthier because it has the air fryer and it's the grill and it bake. It's not all the fried stuff and everything. So it's a lot healthier.
And the trading says anyone who enjoys cooking will not be a fan. I'm waiting to see what Hit the Spot 1006 thinks about this. I'm not sure
Exactly.
if any other people that cook in the comments, let us know. What do you think about this? I mean, even if you're watching on the replay, let us know in the comments. Can you see yourself using this product can you see yourself using this? That's the big question. All right. Let me see. What else do we have here? Real briefly before we do one more video, I think you're going to love this video at the end, but we got to talk about our brands. What's going on, everybody? Lab Tech Show, Tall Boy. You know what it is. It is the brands. These are the brands that we represent. So if you know anybody that's in the tech space and they have something that they would like to showcase, tell them to come on over here to the labtechshow.com, labtechshow.com. If you would like to have a show, you are a subject matter expert in your respective field and you need someone to produce your show. If you like the way this is being produced, feel free to come on over here to yourliveproduction.com. And then, as always, if you need video production at all, like not live streaming production, video production, you got a video that needs to be edited, you got a funeral, you got a birthday party, you got an event that just happened, come on and holler at Tallboy at tallboy.us, all right? We're on Spotify and YouTube podcasts at the Lab Tech Show. So you don't have to just watch the channel on YouTube. You can go over to YouTube podcast or Spotify, and while you're working out, you can listen to us, all right? And then don't forget, we're also on Roku and Amazon Fire at TBE Media. And as always, you can always support the show by Cash App or PayPal. Don't forget, think big, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. Think tall boy, because he said so and he's doing it. Look, man, we're trying to do our thing. We're building our own infrastructure. We don't need the TikToks. We don't need the Metas. We don't need any of it. We're building our own stuff. So why don't you support us? And don't forget, Tallboy does have merch, all right? So this is an old video because Revis never is ready to talk about merch, but check this out right here.
Listen up, it's the Lab Tech Show, the place to
That's
go.
the wrong
We
one.
simplify technology and
So that did not work. Tallboy's got merch. Revis, you ready for it? You think you can do it?
I don't think I could do. I'm gonna have to write it down because you have to realize there's a delay on this thing with us.
Revis, come on, man. We got merch, y'all. Feel free to go over to shop.tallboy.us. He got all week to know what is on the website, but it's okay. I got you. Shop.tallboy.us. We got bags. We got Revis inspired word of the day merchandise. We got the trucker hats. We got the word of the day shirts. We have TBJ. He even has some stuff from mugs to tank tops for women, mouse pads, you name it. We even have baby gear, sweatshirts because it is cold outside. And then we also have Lab Tech Show merch, Tallboy merch, and my favorite, I don't have the bandwidth to deal with this right now, stickers, t-shirts, you name it, we got it. Balling on a budget, where's your next travel stop? Tech is my energy, stay in your lane. We got it all. Shop.tallboy.us. Feel free to go over there and check out the merchandise. We got you. All we ask you to do is support us. All right. Will you check us out? Shop.tallboy.us. All right. There it is. All right, Revis, we got one more video, man. One more. And you were not there. This was the first night at CES, and I told you I had a private party to go to, and got a chance to meet this company. And they were pretty impressive. And there was a lot of, I think I interviewed 3 companies at this private party that I went to, but this is one of the ones that I think people who wear sunglasses, that wear prescription glasses, I think that they will be very impressed with this technology from Chamelo.
Chamelo, tell people what it is it all about, and why should consumers have it?
Well, Chamelo, we have a line of smart sunglasses, and our main feature is the ability to instantly change the tint or color of your sunglasses. So the name Chamelo comes from the chameleon, to change color. So you can see here that these glasses change color, and these glasses change tint instantly. We've got multiple different lines. We've got our sport line, which is for more, athletic endeavors, running, cycling, playing baseball, things like that. Then we've got our prismatic line, which is a little bit more fashion oriented, and that's about the color changing. What we're announcing here at CES this year is Shield. So this is our new lightweight sports version, and it has a brand new feature where you can press this button and switch that tint to an ambient light sensor, and it will change tint instantly based on the light. Or, if you're not happy, which we've heard from a lot of people this year, that they're not happy with their transitions lenses, that they're using something photochromic and it's taking a long time to change, you can always press that button and use that tint slider to get exactly to the tint level that you want.
So what separates this product versus any other product that's out on the market?
Well, I mentioned earlier the photochromic lenses, which might be the closest competitor, where those chemically react to light. With our technology, which is a flexible liquid crystal film, you're using electricity to change the tint level. And so that can happen in 0.1 seconds or less. And so the big advantage here is that you control the tint rather than relying on, photochromic lenses to change tint eventually, or traditional glasses which don't change tint at all.
Who are they designed for?
I mean, we almost look at ourselves a little bit more like we're a sunglasses brand versus a smart sunglasses brand. And I think you see that in our variety of SKUs. And so we have products that are for everybody. We've got a more traditional Wayfarer that fits most people's look and style. We've got these almost rimless, a little bit more fashionable glasses that we hear from a lot of people that's kind of their fashion. People who are into dressing up a little bit. And then we have the sports line, which are more for athletes. So these are lightweight, because we think this technology is good for really everyone. It just kind of improves your everyday glasses experience. It's not kind of some, difficult to use or, some kind of overly, complicated concept. It's pretty simple, but also very functional and fun to use.
Now, you're showing these as sunglasses, but can they be also prescription as well?
I'm glad you asked. One other thing that we're announcing here at CES is the release of prescription lenses in these color-changing glasses. And so this is called Aura, and Aura RX will be available next month, but we're announcing it here today. And so then you'll be able to put your prescription in these color-changing lenses. But if you'd prefer to do the tint changing, you can use that same frame and do a tint changing version instead, both with your prescription lens. So you can pick black or white, choose color changing or tint changing, and then add your prescription to it.
Now, are these available now, or is this something that's a concept and you're not ready?
Nope, we're on the market. These are available. You can go to Chamelo.com and purchase them right now. These are brand new. Shields are just launching now. So, there's a limited number in our first drop, so act quick, but, we'll be back in stock soon.
Now, when people say they're interested, what is the price point that we're looking at from low end to high end?
So on the low end, we have a pair that are automatic tint adjustment only. So these rely on a solar cell. These are called Falcon. These come in at $199. The Shield and Music Shield come in at $250, about $250 for each of those. And then Aura comes in at $385 with the color-changing lenses.
Gotcha. So look in this camera. Tell people real briefly why they should rock with your brand.
Oh, man. I can do it really quickly. Once you know, you know. You get that slider going, you're never going back. You see people who switch to ordinary glasses after they've been wearing Camelos for a while. They reach up and they try to change the tint. Nothing happens. Change the way that you're wearing sunglasses. Be different, see different, wear Chamelo.
And last thing about Chamelo, you have a new feature and some of the glasses that have a new feature that is not only just tint, but it also does something else.
Which one are you talking about?
Music?
That's not the new feature. That was our original one. So that's the Music Shield.
So they have the music already, and so you can play music as well as do the tint.
Yeah, so these have the tint adjustment in addition to the audio built in.
And so people want to know, how long is the battery life, or how long does the music last for?
Music lasts for about 6.5 hours if you're Bluetooth paired, listening to music at 70% volume. Obviously, if you're listening to something a little bit more low key, that will last longer. If you're up at max volume and some heavy metal, that'll last a little bit shorter. But we say about 6.5 hours of listening to Bluetooth audio and about 100 hours of tint adjustment, which typically, if you're just using that tint adjustment, you'll have to charge it every couple weeks because it's a lot less power intensive than using the Bluetooth audio.
Website one last time?
Chamelo.com. CHAMELO.com.
Thank you so much. Tall Boy, we out.
All right, guys, what did you think of Chamelo? Was that impressive? No? Let us know in the comments on your phones. 1, I had no idea this was possible with glasses. 2, I can't see purchasing with that price. 3, I can see this being a stylish pair of sunglasses. 4, I need this in my life. 5, tech in eyewear. The competition is heating up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Chamelo? Revis, your thoughts?
I love those glasses. I got to tell the truth. I love those glasses. And you know me, I wear glasses, but I love the instant shade and the instant light. That right there is a game changer in eyeglasses.
Wow. Okay, what you say?
You already know.
Ow.
Wow.
Quiet is kept. Stephon Marbury, if you're familiar with the NBA, if you're from New York, he is actually a product endorser of the product. I think he's like a part owner of the company. He was actually at CES. I don't think a lot of people even knew that, an NBA player was actually there promoting an actual product. So we actually had a chance to have a brief conversation. He was telling me about the product, and I wasn't trying to be like, having a fan guy moment. So I was just, hey, thanks for telling me about the product. I'll go on. And then when I came back to do the interviews, and you know how I roll, Revis, we are literally walking around, seeing who's got what. And then I come back, and then, we identify the companies that we want, and then we interview them. And when I came back, he was actually gone. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to, see him anymore. But that's kind of what it was. Ray Wright, welcome, man. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. I think this is one of the fan base family members. He said, I can see those glasses being very popular. I've seen some reels and I've seen some videos on Instagram. I've seen some videos where some NBA players are actually using them or wearing them or promoting them. So don't be surprised this summer. This is great for baseball or outdoor activities, soccer moms. I mean, just imagine, $199 at the low end, $385 for the high end. Just imagine you're having these glasses and it's like, hey, the sun is beaming and, you got that little sun visor shield, or you're out there in the hot sun. Football coaches, I mean, this would be ideal, So, I mean, instead of going out and getting transitions and all of that stuff, why not just get a regular pair of sunglasses and be done with it, right? So, I don't know. This could be game changing. I don't know. What do you guys say? You guys said tech and eyewear?
You may see Revis with some of those this summer.
Those
auras now, hey, I like the shades and I don't have to buy the shades. I can just buy one pair of glasses instead of two different ones.
Right.
You might see Revis wearing them.
Oh, so you see yourself with those. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and I don't mind paying $395.
Okay. I hear you, man. I'm not knocking it. I wanted to bring up the Telestrator again. Let me see if I can pull it up, and we're going to wrap this show up right after this. I wanted to bring it up where he was talking about the glasses where you can like literally just tap on the. He had the glasses where they were. He said you tap on the technology, you tap on it, and then when you tap on it, you slide. He had like a pair where you could actually slide them. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna find this part right here, and let's see if I can rewind it just a little bit right there. Yeah, there we go. So he's talking about it right there, and then let's see. You see Stephon Marbury, he's just literally sliding the glasses and he's just touching them and they go back. So they're regular. So right there. So, yep, right here on the Telestrator here. Let me see if I can pull that technology up here. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Well, that's not working the way I wanted it to work, but yeah, right up in that area, you see where his finger is. You can just slide it left and right, and then when you slide it left and right, it's right there. to, you know, like right up in that area. You just slide back and forth and you're good to go. So yeah, that's different. Definitely some new technology, soccer moms, athletes, people who are on the go, truck drivers. This would be ideal. The tint is already there. I literally was in Lens Crafters yesterday, showed this video to the manager, and his wife just so happened to pop up inside of the store while he was talking to me. And when I showed her the video, she was like, I want those. So I think that this is definitely going to be game changing. Hopefully the marketing campaign works itself out to where they can take it to another level. As we wrap up, guys, let me ask you, Revis, what did you think of tonight's show, man? People in the audience, what did you think of tonight's show?
I really think this was a great show. Did nothing freeze up, and we actually got through the whole thing.
Yeah, hey, what they say?
True.
So look, let's do a quick recap. We talked about DeepSeekAI, so please be mindful. If you hear it in the news, pay attention to it. The website is DeepSeek.com. Feel free to play with it, test it out. You do not, I think you have to sign up, but you can use the free model, but be mindful of what you use. Be mindful of what you put out there. Go back and watch the live video of me showing you what I did. It's a 25-minute video. And I literally just gave it a prompt. And I said, I want to create an interactive map of the 10 most visited cities for African Americans in the world. And it gave me the top 10 cities. I also asked it to color code it. Tell me the colors by rank, like green is 1, 2, and 3 were yellow, 4 and 5 or whatever the colors were. And it literally color coded it for me. And then on top of that, I said, tell me the top tourist attraction and the food of choice in that area. And I only want it for the top visited cities in 2024. So when I use DeepSeek, remember, it's free, 99. It gave me the top 10 cities across the world. When I used OpenAI's free model, it only gave me the top 10 cities in the United States. All right. Don't forget, we discussed Augmental, which is mouth pad. That's that mouthpiece that goes into your mouth, and it can, by using your tongue, you can make phone calls, use your remote control, tablet, computer, whatever. You can now, if you have hand impairments, if you have a disability, this device can help you out over there. We talked about Neakasa, the air iron, the steamer / vacuum cleaner. They can take the wrinkles out on one swipe. And then ChefAI, grill, air fry, and bake all in one. And if you don't like to cook, it automatically detects the food that you're about to eat. So once you put it in, it can identify what it is, and it automatically knows what to do with the food that you put inside of the oven. Lastly, Revis did the word of the day, facetious. They said, step your game up, Revis. You got to step your game up. So come on, man. You called yourself Professor Revis when you was doing your thing. Everybody was loving you. Now, hey, man, they saying the professor is off his rocker. Come on, man. You got to come up with some better explanations. We got to find a way to use these words in a sentence. All right?
When a man tell you that this is the only word in the English vocabulary with every vowel in it in its correct order, that right there is some professor stuff.
Okay, so I knew you was going to do this, and I ain't trying to be funny. They said words. Now, I will give you this. It says words in the Webster Dictionary that use all the vowels A, E, I, O, U in alphabetical order include I don't even know how to say the word. Abstemious, facetious, advantageous, arsenious, and Arius. And it said, additionally, if you include the sometimes Y rule, the word facetiously also fits. as it uses all 6 vowels in alphabetical order. So you were right, but sometimes Y is not always used. All right, so I'm just letting you know. I knew you were gonna go there, so I went to Perplexity and I said, you know what, I got something for them. So I'm just gonna let you know. I was doing some research over here today, and I want the people in the audience to see. You know, hey, Revis be knowing this stuff a little bit, but Revis, we got to call you out on some stuff too now. So,
but you know, you have to remember though. I said I was in high school when I learned this word, and they're adding new words all the time, and they must have added these other numbers.
Come on, Revis. Revis, you always got excuses, man. Come on, Revis. You didn't even know about these. These words have been in the dictionary for God knows how long. Look, guys, I want to show you these words right here so you can make. Look, I don't even know how to say half of these words. So there's the definition and the word. And if you use sometimes Y rule, then facetiously is the only word in the dictionary. So he is right halfway. But to use all the vowels in the Webster Dictionary with A, E, I, O, U in alphabetical order, there are 5 actual words. So I'm letting you know, Revis, I did my research too, my brother. In the Trading says, great show. Thank you so much. To everybody that's watching, thank you so much. I know we went over a little bit over our time today. We got some CES content that we really need to crank out. Plus, there's some content that we still need to keep in mind as far as tech rollouts, because I don't want this stuff to go over your heads, all right? So thank you once again. Thank you for hanging out with us. Revis, any final words before we get out of here?
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Get a friend, invite them, bring them back next week, and we're going to have some more content, and you're going to learn some new stuff, and I'm going to step up that game.
Okay, I ain't even got no sound effect for you. What they say? They not like you.
Yeah, Glow. No competition. These stay off. Yeah, Glow.
Okay, yeah, Revis. All right, guys, y'all be good. It is the Lab Tech Show. Look forward to seeing you, God willing, next week. All right?
You already know.
Ow.
Tall boy.
Man, can you believe it? It's February. The Super Bowl's coming up, Valentine's Day, and you got to pay your taxes. Got to go.